Greetings, my name is Charles McCall with Mentoring Growing Leaders, and this video is part of a series we're calling Leadership 201. Leadership 201 is several videos that will help you establish the fundamentals that you need to become a great leader at any level. I've created Leadership 101 already. Leadership 201 continues on that journey. But within this Leadership 201, we're taking a little 5-part journey, and we're digging into 5 characteristics that every leader needs to be successful at any level of leadership and any country and any career that they choose. Now, those 5 characteristics are: number 1, see an opportunity, which I've already done a short video on that. See an opportunity, need, or problem, and make a move to solve it. Don't just see it and do nothing about it, but make a move to solve it. So I've shot that video already. Number 2, have some ability. We've talked about having some ability and how can I develop that ability and apply that ability to meet the need, solve the problem, or take the opportunity. Number 3, passion. And you've got to have a passion, and we have a complete 30-minute video on that subject, on how to allow the passion to give you strength every day to do what you need to do. And number 4, skills with people. Developing skills with people is what we're going to talk about in this video, and I have another complete video, fortunately for you, on this subject, and you're going to see the link to that video at the end of this video and in the notes below. And number 5, have a vision and goals. So those are the 5 characteristics that if you can develop these 5 characteristics, you can function at leadership wherever you're sent. Whatever career, whatever job that you have, you can rise to the leadership level. So in this session, we want to talk about having skills and developing skills with people. A leader that is successful must have skills with people, because a leader works with people. A leader does not just work on their own, but they have to work with people. You will work with the team. You will not be successful unless you're working together with a team. And I have a few videos on that subject, on how to work together with the team, the need to work together with the team. Leaders work with and they connect with other people. And so that may be customers, it may be staff, it may be volunteers, it may be fellow leaders, but because we relate to people, if we lack leadership skills, it will be difficult for us to move forward and be successful. And there are so many people, including myself, that lack people skills. We lack the skills to have a good relationship with people to be able to move forward in our endeavor. And so I'm going to share with you just a few points, and again, I have an entire video that you're going to be able to view. You'll see it down below, the link down below, and you'll see it at the end of this video, I believe, and on the different skills that you have to develop. First, you have to develop communication skills. If you're going to develop skills with people, speaking communication and written communication. So you have to learn how to communicate in the right way. You have to communicate non-verbally like I'm doing. You have to communicate by listening, not just talking, but listening to others and understanding their heart. And if you're involved in disagreements, of how to go back and forth. And you must develop written communication skills. You have to learn how to write. Using the proper words, using logic, and following it through with reason. And so people skills that you have to develop is communication skills. You have to develop relationship skills. And you do that by asking questions, by listening, and by learning from others. Because it's so easy to break relationships, and we don't understand one another, we disagree with one another, we're not on the same page. Somebody is offended, we do something, we don't do something that offends them, they do something, they don't do something that offends us. And so we have to develop relationship skills. And again, we do that by asking questions of people. Asking them what is their heart, what's their vision, what's their desires, what are their issues, what do they see, what are their ideas. And by listening to them, by listening and paying attention, not listening just to give an answer, but listening to pay attention. And then we learn from them. We're not the know-it-all, but we learn from them. Another characteristic, another skill is people problem solving skills. That when we have problems with people, we have to have the skills to be able to solve relationship problems, issues between our staff, issues between us and other people. So we have to learn, how do I solve conflicts? So we have to learn, you could say we have to learn conflict resolution skills on how to resolve conflicts between us and others and between those that we're working with. We have to learn how to cast a vision. In the next session, we're going to talk briefly about casting vision, about vision. This is a communication, this is a relationship skills on how do we proclaim a vision that will grip the heart of others and bring them in to working together with us. And so that's a relationship skill that we have to develop. And then a final relationship skill is how to release people into their appropriate role, the appropriate role for them, of how to discern the potential in people, how to help them believe in themselves and develop that potential, and then how to guide them into a role. It may be with our entity or it may be with another entity. Guide them into a role that is suitable for them. And let me say this about guiding them into a role. We may not be developing them only for us, to be our staff, our employee, or our volunteer, or to work together in partnership and cooperation with us. We may lose them. The point is, value people. Help them to discover the potential that they have and help them to develop it so that they can be successful. If they're successful working together with you, that's great. But if they're not and they move on to another business, another job, that's great as well, because we want to invest in people. And so one of the keys is that to be successful at any level, in any role, at any job, you must have people skills. And so you're going to see the complete video, as I promised you, to learn more details. I'm just kind of throwing out some ideas. I can't go in detail in this. Just throwing out some ideas, sowing the seed, we say. And so thank you for watching this. And if you like it, I ask that you would like the video, that you would subscribe to this channel, you click the bell button so that you know the next time I upload a video, and share the link with someone else through your social media resources. Share the link with somebody else that might enjoy it as well. And we're going to continue moving on to equip you to be a great and successful leader.